Time for him to go. Oh!
First one.
This is the lobby of Atlantis. Atlantis is our big community build. Some people live here. This is our bases. And then we have a big, massive storage that we also use as community. That's kind of the basis of Atlantis, is a big community build. And this is our lobby. We used to do Player of the Month here. There's a few apartments up top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did the water go?
I did suggest changing the name of Atlantis to Fort Redstone.
I don't know if it's somebody walks around with Frostwalker and it
Should we go
freezes it or
down?
what.
Okay, could go down.
Going down.
Going down.
Right, guys. I'm gonna have to call it a night there. I think
It's late there, yeah.
Yeah, it's 9:30. It's not that late for my age, but I
You're a teacher.
So I do need to get ready for the next day and sign
absolutely.
up and do stuff. So,
well, thanks for joining us.
No worries.
Have a
It's
good
been a
night.
pleasure, and I will see you guys later.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Here we have dolphins.
So we have dolphins. We have 2 pet dolphins. We had 4.
Don't let the glass. They could escape.
Yeah, that's why we have 2 instead of 4 right now. We have aquariums pretty much all through here, though, on all sides. We have aquariums.
Can you hear me now?
Armor.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
players.
Okay. Riley has an apartment over here, and then we have the auto smelter here.
Awesome.
This might get really laggy, but this is our storage.
Yeah, if you're to lag out, this is where. This is our massive storage. Dusty built a lot of this.
No, it was TK.
No, you built a lot. I watched you do it. You did well.
Well, it's me and TK.
Okay.
Very impressive.
Dusty and TK built our massive storage. It's really nice. We have input on both sides.
Yeah.
You can input multiple places in the ground. You can put a complete shulker into the ground, and it'll empty it. So
awesome.
And this is community. So if there's something that you need, even if it's to work on a private base, you're welcome to use it. All that we ask is at some
the
point
intent of this is just to be like a community storage for everybody to use.
It is. We learned real quick, do not put valuables in, so no diamonds, things like that. After we took that away, we had a lot less problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hand is holding one of those drones up with a fish.
Like, to be honest, valuables belong in your ender chest. It's basically like your personal safe.
Yeah, or your own personal storage.
Yeah.
This right here, that's a rocket dispenser. You just sit in. And then on the other side, we have a cod one. So you can get your food, you can get your rockets.
Awesome. It's handy.
That is... yeah, anyway, keep going.
Oh, I think I found the problem.
These are our pets.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't it. I changed the instant invite thing on the server. Did nothing though.
There's APLs.
Yep.
And then over here we have the villagers, which is a project I worked on for a really, really long time.
Yeah, and I basically it's literally whenever I lose my stuff, I always come here to get more enchantments to remake my gear.
You can get a couple stacks of emeralds within 2 minutes, and then you can get your books, and then at the very back there's actually gear that's already enchanted with things like Unbreaking 3.
It'll be even better when 1.14 comes out and you can stack all these enchants on your own.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
So for those who don't know know Autcraft, but don't know much about ACO, ACO actually is on 1.13.2, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it uses so few plugins. So we've actually been able to get away with it here. Although even here, some things don't work as they should because stuff is still being updated. But we're able to update this one, whereas we cannot update Autcraft yet. Otherwise, everything there would just break completely.
Yeah. All right. You want to go, Telly? You ready to show us your base?
Yes.
All right. Show us the way.
Yeah.
We also try to get
Unless
every villager.
AF doesn't have any time left, or other people want to tour their bases, or whatever, I'm thinking of doing my base, but that's a maybe.
Okay, why don't we just get in a line? So Telly, and then Dusty.
And then,
I'm good. I don't really have a base, so.
yeah, you're homeless.
I've just started mine. I only have one farm.
I just work here. I don't live.
Same.
So, we're just waiting on Telly. Here we go.
He's down here.
Everyone follow Telly.
Here, guys.
The Tubby Empire.
Will you play Fortnite a night
It's
later?
my rare
Yes.
hate.
After the stream?
Yes.
Me probably no.
I
I
will.
might. Actually, yeah, my kids will be here probably, so I probably won't. You got like head collection, nice.
This is the
The
what's
wall
it?
of death.
His empire.
I have
I
more
have
hits
really
in my
rare.
library.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Telly has both.
137 viewers checking all this out.
Earlier, at one point, you had it was in the 500s, wasn't it, guys?
It was
Yeah,
in the
no.
900s.
957. I counted.
Wow, that's impressive.
Damn.
It's a lot less than last year, to be honest.
Yeah.
Welcome.
more.
But Zazuma is very nice to me. He's very nice to me. That's all I have to say. He's such a good guy.
You
Alright.
show Telly.
Oh yeah. So this
Where'd
is
you guys go?
the area.
We're at Telly's.
We ran away from you, Donnie. That's where we got
Everyone, you
away.
follow Telly. Telly's
Like,
place.
Ew, Donnie stinks. Let's go.
There's nothing special for sand and
I
water.
don't know what that was. I didn't realize that.
The fight of the admins.
And to my understanding, Telly, is this you basically like? Was there even a lake here? Or was this all like terraformed?
There was a
into
tiny
lake?
one, but it's been expanded.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that you can do this with water now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Just
to
it with
see
shaders.
that.
That's crazy.
Now be careful around here. There's
Oh.
the acid ravines.
You know Seuss, Seus, the shaders.
Guys.
The guy
Yeah.
who's making that right now has a brand new set of shaders that's not done yet. You can only get them by being a patron of his $10 a month. But they actually uses path tracing light, so the light comes in the windows in the shape of the windows, and your shadow makes a shadow, and it looks exceptional. Like it's
Yeah.
amazing.
I have to check that out.
Anyway,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
we can't hear you.
Hey,
Yeah. I can hear.
welcome back, Attack.
Back attack.
Okay, everyone follow Telly.
In
Okay.
the ravine, there's glass.
Oh,
That's
there's a gas at the
acid.
other hub.
Blue, do you still have my bow?
Please.
Where are
Don't
you
die.
guys at?
Telly's
base.
My glorious empire.
Someone tell Wee Young to change his name back. We've told him, and he will as soon as he can. As soon as he can change his name back, he will. You know, the 30-day thing, right?
Yeah.
Over here we have, well, we can skip the house, there's nothing exciting. Over here we have the library.
Do you pick it back up?
Which one? The
Both.
I still need
Wait,
lots
a
of
library?
bookshelves left.
Library? I didn't know Teletubbies could read.
There's the heads.
Yes? What's
Hey,
up?
you can place my head here now.
Get it?
Telly.
Sorry,
Oh,
what was
your
that?
head is
Wee
over
Young?
here, Ragnar.
Oh, I did.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Oh, I know.
Tally,
how
you're
to-
such an intellectual for having this many books.
Yeah, I know that.
I found myself a raspberry. And I found you guys.
Hey, you
So-
could say he loves books, couldn't you?
So I am still watching the chat. Very few people are actually talking, but there's over 126 viewers. If any of you guys have any questions about the hashtag and the title means or what's going on in the chat, feel free, ask. I will mute these people, these hooligans, and I will answer your questions if you have to. I'll keep on walking around and showing you stuff though, but I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have about what's going on.
Oh, we want to show.
Hi, Riley.
I think he just declared war of Weungi.
Dusty, do you want to show your?
Yeah, is that where we're going?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Warning contains redstone.
Here
I
we
only have
the-
one farm in it
the
though,
storage
and I don't have
building.
my storage
Nothing
yet.
Yeah, but your
really
base is pretty
exciting here.
big though.
What
We
is
can
this?
install.
Oh yes. I found what I
Nice.
like in this. Look at this majestic head.
Oh my gosh.
The
Amazing.
entirety of Scotland is getting low to AF right now.
What the?
Oh,
Yeah, I have.
stop.
Just so you guys know, I have like 3 stacks of ryeberry heads.
Nice.
I
Hi,
placed
Llama's
this
the name.
box here. And I placed this cactus here. Oh,
Surround
Jelly
sound from the
Cactus.
live stream is messing with your Minecraft game. Yeah, it's hard to watch Minecraft and play Minecraft at the same time. You're gonna hear stuff that doesn't make any sense to you.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. I love that's gotta be my favorite disc, you know. Until the beat drops, until it gets right into it, and then it makes no sense whatsoever. But the opening part is great.
We can also.
We're considering
see
joining you guys if you added all heads from Autcraft to ACO. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Wouldn't be vanilla then.
Exactly.
Oh, the sound.
Is there anything
Yeah,
else
Turn
to...
up the stream.
Yay, turn the fire on. Yay.
Yes, it.
What?
That's when it's like, what is this sorcery? Shouldn't this be in 1.14?
How are you? I am doing great. A little bit tired, but doing great. It's been a long day.
Wait,
But it's been a pretty awesome day too.
How?
He's got armor stands going next to lava through a minecart, I think it is. No, not minecart. It's like glitching a slab. Something like that.
One last thing I'd like to show you.
Sure.
Man, that's
Oh,
loud.
Here's where the record just gets weird. All right.
He has something to show you when he's running away in the forest with you.
Oh god.
Come
Just
back.
follow the name tag.
Yeah, I'm literally so
Streaming
lost
for
right now.
8 hours. I've been streaming for 8 hours and 32 minutes.
I've been
That's
watching
it. I'm done. I'm going to bed.
I've been watching all the time.
So welcome.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember this. I've been
Next
here.
stream should be 96 hours.
We have fancy chairs. And down here is the map room.
It's the meeting.
The map room is the best part. We got to check this out. Autism Father, tell me about the playing and watching stream at once. I'm working on music here. Good luck with that. Sorry, stream is probably messing severely
Welcome.
with trying to do music.
To the map of the USA of Autcraft, I don't know. United States of Autcraft, yes.
It
Well.
says my name on it, so I'm super happy.
It says your name on it twice.
Yes,
On
we
court.
indeed.
More than
There's
twice.
my name.
There too?
It does?
This is quite the map, though. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Where does it
We
say?
are-
Those lines are big too.
We are right here in the place.
Right here in the place.
Believe it or not, my base actually is on this map, even although it's at the very top, like right up there.
Well, you can't see it because it's underwater. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if you
isn't
zoom-
Arrow,
well, if you
all the
zoom,
way
like-
there?
If you zoom, like, those who have Optifine, if you use zoom, you could see a little thing that says DustyCircuit.
Yeah,
It's way up
I
there.
see it.
Where does it say it? Twice.
There's Atlantis and
I only see
Is
one.
there going to be a
line.
wither fight when you get back? We're probably going to do a wither fight or a dragon fight or something, depending on what's going on. If anybody shows up. So far, the people who said they might show up have not shown up. So
Also depends if Donnie's in the mood for a river fight.
yeah, that's right.
Donnie, don't you dare spawn any more Sonics.
Well, I'm going to do that consistently to you.
Sonic is the best part.
No, I literally just like, he was in a small house and I filled it with Sonics.
Yeah, he was just
Um,
following
That's
the
totally
Sonics
about
wherever I
Sonic.
went.
Like, he ran away from it and I just teleported to him saying, hey Telly, here's a present.
Where's out?
Sonics.
Out? No. Shit.
Telly.
No escaping the Sonic.
This is the
Tell the
this is
origin
Oh,
story
there
about
is the
Sonic.
exit.
Telly.
blue.
Oh, open up.
How do I get out of... I'm
There.
s-
There's a door.
Donnie, can you TP to me? You please?
She's stuck.
Why am I a taxi service lately?
There are some other builds here, but we probably don't need to check on them because they don't have any interior.
Guys, I think we should just leave blue for dead, shouldn't we?
Are we
Great
gonna
base.
go the next space yet, or...
Yeah, I think Dusty can show.
Hi, Ravi.
Well, my
Hi,
tour is
Rowdy.
gonna be a bit shorter than this one because my base is far from complete, but it is complete enough to show off, I think.
We
Yeah,
probably
mine
need to
isn't
fly a
completed
bit.
You're
either.
wrong. You said that AF would only want to go to your base because it's the best building on the server.
Yeah, you said between Atlantis and your base, there's no really any other good build.
Thank you thank you guys for saying that. Then when I didn't even repeat it myself.
No problem.
That's awesome. You know what? You're probably not wrong.
And I can't even get through this portal. Get out of the way.
Making a diss track on our base now.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to go to the nether hub to see.
Okay, guys. Today we're going to go
portals.
to DustyCircuit's portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of which
have I asked to join Hermitcraft? I have not. I have not asked to join Hermitcraft because they are a bunch of content creators who all collab to make live streams and YouTube videos together, and I have no time for YouTube or live streams. So,
but you are a content creator.
I am technically. Okay, Dusty, where did you go? Down here. I would very much love to. I would be honored to be a part of Hermitcraft, 100%. But I know that they would not approve. They would not add me.
Telly,
and
be
it's
careful.
not personal.
It's
just I don't fit the mold.
Okay,
and to be honest, I would be a pretty poor Hermitcrafter anyway because I already have my own 3 servers to maintain, and Discord servers, and presentations to give, and interviews to do, and research studies to deal with, and long story short, I wouldn't be building much, and Hermitcraft would be pretty terrible. So I wouldn't want to be on Hermitcraft because that would be just a disaster. Okay, your base looks amazing.
To have redstone blocks on his floor signature.
Well, this is the main lobby here up ahead.
It's difficult to pull off a dome in Minecraft. You can just ask Etho and B-Dubs when they did their Nether hub.
If you're wondering, I use sort of there's this tool online called Plots, P-L-O-T-Z, and it lets you make domes and spears.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they use too, but they had to make some modifications to get it working just right. And still, even with that, still using that and trying to build this is a monumental task in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, like I literally had to spend probably a week actually draining it out with sponges. It was insane.
I bet. Yeah.
I remember.
It's a crazy amount of work. Yes.
How many?
I designed these water features in the middle with Dusty ages ago.
Sorry, what was that again?
I designed the water features in.
Oh, nice. Looks good. Everything about this place looks amazing.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
must have been busy, Dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Busy an understatement.
It's not really that much else to see, but down here is
the other dome?
Well, the other dome, I planned on that being for, say, either for a boat entrance or for a roadway off to something else, like an ice boat road. But I never got around to doing that.
Well, that's beautiful thing about Minecraft is there's always more time. You can just build and build.
Well, I plan on having my storage room out that entrance, but it's not built yet. But I do have an area down here. It's my, it's sort of my personal XP farm. It's a guardian temple that I cleared out and turned into a farm.
Is this server 1.13? Yes, 1.13.2. It's not quite 100% since a lot of the plugins aren't fully updated, but since it only uses a few plugins, we're able to update it. So it's 1.13.2.
Well, this here is really just like a storage unit for the farm. Pretty much all the items that come in, they go through an underground water stream that you can't really see, but in the back here, they go up a water elevator up to the top, and then in the very top part of it, there's a sorter, which puts the items into the storage silo.
Then you see the majestic sign here that says to Guardian Farm, possible lag.
Possible lag.
Because it was a death by lag.
Guardians can do that.
Yeah. I lagged out and died.
What are those chests full of? Those are the chests for the Guardian Farm, so there would be
items suck.
Fish and prismarine and stuff.
Okay, this is sort of the. This is supposed to be like the. Like this is the actual killing area for the Guardian farm. Like,
I will kill you.
so.
I will kill
This
you.
is basically my. This is basically my personal XP farm. It's actually. It actually rivals the public Ender or Ender Rear Ender, as Blue calls it.
I do.
It's a good name.
I will kill you. Oh wow, it's an AFK machine. We allowed that here. Yes,
We are.
Yep.
So.
Blended Plays, thank you for following.
Oh, I
Much
just.
appreciated.
It's like I just killed all the Guardians and they're automatically pouring back in right now.
I want to slaughter all these girls.
So yeah, so for people who are wondering about that in the chat, because ACO is a much smaller server, not everybody wants to even be here because they like the Autcraft community just fine. But some people want to be here. It's a much smaller community. We allow a few more things that we don't on Autcraft, like AFK farms, like much bigger redstone projects that we don't allow on Autcraft, because when you have 100 people all with major redstone, that kind of kills the server.
Yeah.
But here, when it's only a few people, you can do a bit more.
Over
So
here is
there's-
just kind of, yeah.
A little bit better.
Over here, AF is sort of my enchanting area, which it also has this thing that dispenses lapis if you press it. Like
Nice.
it gives you
Convenient.
3 lapis, so you can enchant. And over here is actually an automatic anvil dispenser. So say like if the anvil breaks and you press that button, it sends it back up.
Nice.
It
You have
closes
a,
soon.
sound like you had a stack of
Yeah,
somewhere.
a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, you basically the anvils you load in through there.
Michael
So-
has followed. I thought you left. Weren't you going to bed or something? Weren't you leaving the stream? And now you're back. You've already been too kind, and now you're following us. But I appreciate it.
Hi.
Thank you very much.
I
Well
Not
done.
that much else here to show. Well, I
Yeah.
do have an AFK pool down here, but that's allowed, so...
And what's this
Yeah,
over here that I have exposed?
I'm now your limo driver. AF.
That's for the lapis, for the enchanting.
We could go back to another.
Rover Randy's back. Too interesting to leave. I think that's the best compliment I've heard all day. The live stream is too interesting to leave.
That's
I like
pretty
it.
much
You're
all I
my-
have to
you're my
show
new
in the
favorite
base,
viewer.
but my future plans are, of course, automated
Drive.
storage, which, I could show you where I'm planning to build that, although it's not built yet.
Yeah, it's the automated storage that scares me. That tends to.
Well, it's not
Yeah,
gonna.
a lot of
I'm not
problems.
gonna build it as big as Atlantis. I have a way of doing it that uses less hoppers.
That's good. Good.
Yeah,
good.
that's good. That's amazing.
Delicious.
There's a lot of times you can get away with water and ice and other ways to get stuff around without hoppers, and
Yeah.
people don't realize.
I'm
I saw
gonna-
somebody just the
I'm
other day.
lagging.
I actually showed the other admins. The person was claiming on Autcraft that
What?
hoppers don't cause that much lag compared to pistons and droppers and stuff, and I'm like, that is so wrong. People don't realize it.
From what I understand, the items in water streams cause lag, but isn't that only when items are in the water stream?
Well, they tend to stack,
Ooh.
first of all, but no, it's not that. See, the problem with, okay, I think I've explained it before, but it's good to go over it again, especially since we have a lot of viewers, many of whom are Zazuma's viewers, and they love this kind of stuff because I'm in his stream all the time. The way a hopper works in Minecraft is very inefficient. So when you place a hopper, even if it's all by itself, it will check above it to see if there's anything there. If there's anything there, it checks to see if there's an item. And then at the other end, where the smaller bit is, it will check to see if there's anything there. And if there isn't anything there, it'll check to see if there's room, and then it can pass the item. So it does this check for every single hopper on every single server. And when you put a ton of hoppers all side by side, and you build a machine that has 100, 200, 1,000. Somebody recently built a hopper system on Autcraft that had 5,000 hoppers. We were like, that's got to go now. Every single hopper is doing a check for anything to come in, a check for anything that it has and a check for anything that can get out of there. It's doing 3 individual checks for blocks for items for every hopper, every tick. And that is what kills my server the most.
Okay, that's been well said.
That's why. Like Donnie might remember, I built a tree farm.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
It was the multi-level tree farm, and underneath each tree was hoppers, and all you had to do was go in there, chop the tree, grab a sapling, plant it, and the tree farm is good for anybody else. And that lagged the server.
You could have used hopper minecarts, though.
There's so many things I could have done, and in the end, it was easier just to take it down and let people chop their own trees. But like we added the resource worlds and stuff after that. But the point was, like, even I didn't know at the time, and it's this super bad. I mean, I don't think there's any other way they could do it, but it's the super inefficient method that hoppers work. That is what kills most servers, and people don't know it. So if you can get away with water and ice or getting the items around some other way, yeah, a lot of items on the ground will cause some lag, but it'll never be anywhere as bad as a lot of hoppers.
Yeah.
All right, I've got to go.
Bedtime?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Like, I could
see you later.
Like I could argue even after.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Every hopper tick, right? Not server tick, but every hopper tick. But still, it adds up exponentially with every hopper you add to a system, and and for like an individual build, you could probably get away with it. But when you got like 50 players on average on all the time, and a whole bunch of them have these sorting systems that'll be doing all these things, it adds up and multiplies, and it'll like this. Our Autcraft every once in a while will dip down to like 10 TPS, and people will complain about the lag, and I'm like, oh, I bet I know. So I'll go straight to somebody's base, and yep, sure enough.
All right, guys, who's next?
The last person to do that was a senior helper, by the way.
Who else wants us? I guess we could look at Riley's place, even though there's not much to see.
Thank you, Steph. Thanks for joining the live stream. And Ross Cooler, thank you very much for following.
Well, Riley isn't on, so I don't know how that'll go.
Guys,
I have to go.
Bye.
Oh, well,
All right.
see you later.
Bedtime for you.
Bye, Telly. See ya.
Sir Lamarov, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Did I allow on stream?
No.
Yes, exactly. See, one of our admins is in the chat. Putting a container above helps because it has something that it needs to check and it knows what it's doing a little bit better, but that's only in vanilla. When you have plugins, which are modifying the way the world works in subtle ways, then it's giving it additional checks and adds to the lag even more. So
First create with plugins.
yeah, it's interesting. All right. So anyway, yeah. Who wants their base shown? Good question. And
Aquina, you want to? Akiana?
Akatak.
It's not that big though.
Well, you have
fine.
like
I don't even have one, so.
Well,
Nah,
you
I
have
don't
like
either.
the biggest iron farm on the server, I think. So I think that's worth showing.
Let me see here. I have
Metamorphic
recently
Mike, $25. Haven't seen much of Autcraft, but I've heard
Recently
wonderful things and love the work you're doing. Wow. Tell me who's been telling you such wonderful things. I honestly, thank you very much. $25 is super appreciated. And if you've been hearing things, that means I've been doing my job. So thank you so very much.
I'm sorry.
No,
I recently had my portal moved, so I don't know used where it is yet.
Yeah, well, me neither.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night,
I
Telly.
might ask
Good night.
for this portal to be moved someday, a bit
Yeah,
closer
sure.
to
Yeah.
the actual base.
You probably get it done faster if you ask Donnie, to be honest.
Yeah, he is faster with that.
He's pretty efficient.
Here's my small iron farm.
Yep. I remember this. You built this a long time ago. This has been
I have to go,
quite some
guys.
time.
I'll see you later.
Oh,
Bye.
see ya.
Bye.
All you Europeans.
Europeans, Scandinavians.
What do you do for a living?
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still you don't sleep is the problem.
I
Lou.
sleep but at odd times.
Lou just donated $30. Thanks for all you do for Bianca and the autism community. Keep up the great work. I'm proud to call you a friend.
Ragnar and Akatak are the only
Nice job,
news
Lou.
left.
You know what? People who give me $30, I'm proud to call a friend too.
And and APL.
Tonight, Lou, Fortnite, me, you, AF, APL.
If I'm awake. But yes, thank you very much, Lou, and geez, your kids are awesome. So it's my pleasure to do all I can.
Ouch.
Oh, they're the Iron Golem.
A melting iron golem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I do for a living? This is it. Autcraft is my living, and it's kind of an interesting story, actually, because it wasn't initially, as you might expect. Incoming. Nice. Nicely done. So initially, I was a web developer, and I just loved playing Minecraft, just like everybody else, and just like my kids. And I started seeing. I wrote about autism, right? I was an autism advocate before I ever did this. If you were in the autism community, you probably actually even heard of me with some of my quotes that have been traded around.
That was me. Yeah.
But I was a web developer and just did Minecraft on the side, playing the games and stuff. But I made connections, and so I started seeing all these parents on social media saying that, reaching out to other parents saying, do your kids like Minecraft, and are they willing to play with my kids? Because my kids have been trying to play on public servers, and they just get bullied so bad that they're like breaking their keyboards, having meltdowns, they're just raging, and it's terrible. Like, if you heard some of the stuff that people were saying to these kids, you would understand. I would be pretty mad too. So these parents, and I saw more and more and more of them, and it was just kept adding up, and I couldn't believe it. And I thought, you know what, like, I don't know much about Minecraft servers. I know I love the game. I know how it works, and I know about servers in general because I was a web developer. So I said, you know what, I'm going to see what I can do to help. It can't be that hard. Boy, was I wrong. But I got a server. It cost me $2.50. And signed up at MC Pro Hosting, who's a great hosting company, by the way. But I outgrew them pretty quick. Oh yeah, I know you're.
Can we tour now?
Hold on. I got to tell my story.
Okay.
So anyway, so I started the server and immediately got 750 emails requesting to join in the first 2 days. And my ISP promptly cut off my email access because they said that's way too much for a residential account. So I had to switch that over to an actual real server and use email from there. And it just grew and grew and grew. PSJ visited and Autism Speaks wrote about it. And then other celebrities came, and it just grew so fast that we had thousands of people on the whitelist within a couple months. And anyway, so that was in June of 2013. By the time it was getting June of 2015, I was talking to, on average, 2 children per week who were feeling so depressed that they were pretty much suicidal from all the bullying and feeling like they were alone and they couldn't deal with things. And these kids needed me to be there when they needed me. And I couldn't say, hold on, I'm finishing up some code. I had to be there. And so my work started slacking. And I kept telling my boss, sorry, I can't do this right now. This kid needs me and I need to go. And so I did. And I kept letting him down. I was letting the clients down, and I felt bad. So eventually I reached out to my whitelist and to all the parents, and I said, listen, I need to be there for your kids. I need to be there for you, but I can't do that and do my job at the same time. And that was the day I started Patreon. That was the day I told everybody, I'm never going to charge for this, but I need you. Like, something has to be done or else I can't keep doing this because I need to supply for my own kids. And so I'm going to have to do my job and stop trying to be there for these kids when I can't be, or this has to be my job. And people responded in a big way. My Patreon didn't make me much. I took a huge pay cut. It was bad. I went very much in debt, but it was enough. It got me through, and I gave up my job, and I focused on Autcraft full time. And I was here all the time. Anytime anybody needed me, I was watching console all the time, and it became my job. And Patreon kept growing and growing. News stories came out. PC Gamer actually made it the focus of their story that I had quit my job to do this, to be here for these kids, and linked to my Patreon. And then it grew enough that started paying my bills. And that was in 2017. So that was 4 years. I wasn't able to pay my bills until then. And even now, it's still pretty much a paycheck to paycheck sort of situation. The last week, I didn't eat anything but Mr. Noodles. But you know what? Like, I'm not complaining. Things are good. Yeah. And I'm not complaining because I'm happy, and then everybody here is happy, I think. And it's been an amazing experience, not just for everybody else, but for me as well. Like, this place is very therapeutic for me at being here with everybody. So long story short, this is my job. This is what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Hope that answers the question.
And you're like still able to get all the money you need to live from it, you know?
Yeah, I pay the hosting, and it pays my rent. My Patreon pays my rent. It feeds my children, gives me my internet access, and everything I need to be able to do this. So
yeah,
if it wasn't for super kind people being patrons and chipping in a little bit of money here and there, like $25 and $30 earlier, and Blue there donated $50. You know, if people weren't so great to me and supporting me in what I do, then Autcraft wouldn't be a thing at all. So yeah, I mean, what a long-winded answer to a simple question. Okay.
I'll take it away, Aquina.
Yeah. Okay. Now continue.
I guess you have all seen my iron farmer, and sadly, when the next update 1.14,
this is gonna be all busted.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that. Well,
iron farms.
Well, iron farms will change. They won't get removed. So.
Yeah, but this design will not cease function.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be. They're gonna have to gossip. They're gonna have to be around a bell. There's all kinds of changes that are gonna happen.
Yeah, Mango's working on it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure somebody will come up. There's always somebody that's gonna come up with stuff, but this is gonna have to change.
Yeah.
I can bet the Tango will.
Yes, DJ. This is ACO, which means Aceuna here built all this without Fly, and every time he died, he dropped all of his stuff. He died a lot. What are you at, Aceuna? 197 deaths. That's pretty awesome.
Whoops.
Well done.
That's like has to be 10 more deaths than me. At least 10 more deaths. I can't do math right now.
Yeah, we won't look at mine. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, Blue.
I mean, Ben X still has like 1,000 more than you.
Hello, Blue.
It feels a good solid for 6 months.
If there was a bed nearby, I would sleep right now.
I can go in and run in sleep in my bed. I only have one, and it's in my storage.
I can sleep too. I'm at my bed now.
What's the IP for this server? You can't just join it, but
Did you all go AFK?
No, we don't need to.
You don't have to anymore. Yeah.
Aha.
Yay! February. That was Christmas in February for us. We got our IP and our channel.
Coming up again. I forgot that.
MLG Gaming, if you go to the front page of Autcraft, autcraft.com, and look on the right-hand side, there is a Autcraft Obsidian logo that is clickable. You click on that, it'll take you to the Autcraft Obsidian website, which has the forum and the join options and all that sort of stuff.
As you might see, I have an end tower here.
I thought this looked familiar.
It is an identical copy from a real one. I tore one down and rebuilt it here.
That's some serious dedication.
Yeah, it took a little while. And just here, I have a redstone thing that changes the floor.
Well, we'll still have Aquina here. He's probably going to be the last to get off. And APL.
Nice.
Changes the block like that.
That's really fast. It's really well
done.
Okay, I'll go to bed now.
All right. Have a good night.
Night, Ragnar. Night. See ya.
Yeah.
Oh,
see you tomorrow.
Night.
Stream.
And the rest I have is underground.
Yeah.
Some things I can do now with data packs. Well, soon, yeah, but no. Data packs do some pretty amazing things, but they're not going to replace plugins. Like you can't do world edit with a data pack, for example. You can't do world guard protections with a data pack. Yeah, you can
There
get.
are
You can get
sort
some
of
things,
a world edit with data packs, so that's
yeah, you
someone
can.
made.
There's some people are going to figure some stuff out, and maybe in time, it'll get there. But for right now, it's not going to replace most plugins.
You go down here. Excuse the mess down here.
You got to clean the place before you have guests over.
Yeah.
Get dusting, vacuum.
Here all the iron golems go. I can
Nice.
turn off the auto killing by flicking that lever there.
Very cool.
And a small enough my head collection there.
Yeah, a few of them. Are you going to post the stream to YouTube? I don't know. We'll see. I can't make any promises. Maybe. I usually do. I think I usually do, so maybe.
Oh, I am, by the way, recording this tour anyway.
Are you?
Yes.
Cool. Well, there you go. It'll be on Dusty's channel. Definitely go and check that out.
Sugarcane farm and chicken farm.
Mm-hmm.
If you might recognize this AF.
Yeah, it looks familiar. I wonder where you got that from.
I can't imagine. I don't know much. Oh, quite a lot. And somewhere here I have my storage with automatic sorting, but the entrance is hidden. I think Dusty knows where it is, but
yeah,
but it's kind of hidden, so you don't know how to open it. You can't get in there.
Interesting.
And behind here I have some villagers.
I hear that. Depth Strider mending.
You have 14 emeralds for one mending book.
Not bad, not bad.
And if we go down here, there's some sheep and some more villagers and an auto smelter.
Holy moly.
Sheep.
That's a lot of sheep. It's like being back in Scotland.
And pretty big
My family.
auto smelter with the problem with hoppers.
Yeah. See, a lot of this could be done with water.
Yeah. Well, I typically use, when I build auto smelters, I use mine carts to do the distribution.
Yeah, that's very efficient as well. That's much better.
I gotta head off for a little bit.
All right. See you later.
Yep.
See you later, Boo.
Yeah.
Telly, you got a Fortnite ad when you started watching the stream? That seems appropriate.
By the way, Distant Father, I don't know if you have seen this, but here's an idea I got from your shulker box smelter.
Oh yeah?
I made my own system.
Nice.
You place the shulker box on top of that hopper.
And then it breaks it and sends it back there, and nice.
Yeah.
You can access the back here if you want to see how it looks. Oops.
Well done. Well done. Looks familiar. Take the shulker box, place it, empty it out into the furnace, cook it all up, break the shulker box, put it back underneath the furnace to get all the items back out that it's cooked, and then send it back to the front.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I know, it's like the most inefficient way, the slowest way to ever cook things, but man, is it ever fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun doing this. I did not watch any tutorial either.
Well, when I built mine, nobody had ever done it before. There was no tutorial.
And but the thing is, you built yours first, AF, but Aquina improved upon it, the design.
Yeah, this is much better than mine. I could see exactly what's happening, but yeah, this is better than mine. Well, yeah, I had to make it up as I went. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew it was possible, and I did it. And then I did it again on the Autcraft server for the lottery machine. It's just instead of smelting stuff, it's grabbing items and sending it back to the front.
Yeah.
Mm,
Very cool. Very cool. Well done. I like it.
thank you.
It's so hard to jump up one step jumps when you have jump boost.
Yeah.
Awkward. You know Mumbo Jumbo, right? I sure do. A matter of fact, his Discord server has rated the stream last year and this year.
Mm.
I love watching his videos. Actually, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's one of the first YouTubers, one of the first Minecraft YouTubers I got to watching, and he's also part to a lot of my redstone knowledge.
Can you imagine what you can see what this is?
Yeah, I can tell.
There's a button here and on the other side if you can.
Should we harvest it?
Yeah, I'm sure if you press that button on the other side, Dusty. On the wall.
Okay. So, everyone ready?
Okay.
Yep.
I'm pressing in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you're already pressed it.
Well done. Nice and simple. That's all you need.
And you have to press it again to shut the turn.
Oh, you have to press
off.
it again? Ah, see, mine turns off all by itself.
I don't have any timer for that.
We didn't. It wasn't exactly a Mumbo raid. His Discord raided, so it wasn't after like a stream or a video of his or anything. But his Discord server, they've been very supportive of my streams and what we've been doing, and his Discord server is absolutely massive. So they posted it in their announcements channel, and a lot of people came here. Great.
And I have one more level down here.
Nice.
Very big open area.
Yeah, got that right.
Over here, I'm working on a new storage. The one I have is just too small.
What are the plugins that prevent the update? Literally all of them.
What, are you just gonna build more, like, sorting here, Clenna?
Yeah, I'm gonna move my entire storage down here.
Oh.
Wow. Like even the main plugins like World Guard and World Edit, they're in beta right now, which is what we have on here, but they're not in full release. And then there's other things like Locket and just everything. Multi-core, multiverse core with that loads all the different worlds. That's not done. We have a creative server that uses plot squared. That's not done. Core protect is not done because a lot of these things.
Those spawners.
You're gonna activate them. Yeah.
They can still spawn even if there's light somehow. If they just spawn in the middle there or something.
Oh, those cave spiders, man, they don't like to obey rules.
Yeah.
And
So,
one more thing I can show you. It's almost a slime farm over here. I think Dusty knows about it.
Not a lot of plugins have been updated to 1.13 reliably yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, this farm's only a single chunk, but I don't know if we actually didn't show you this yet. There's also a slime farm in Atlantis, but it's 2 chunks.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't shown it on the stream, but I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Don't fall down.
Yeah.
Don't push us down, Dusty.
That'd be bad. That'd be very bad. When am I coming back to Autcraft? Very soon, actually. After this tour, and I think this is the end of it, actually. So.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't have much more.
No, I don't know if we have much to show, and the thing is, everybody else left. So.
Yeah, it's late in Europe. Hey, and I tried to get here as soon as you guys were ready, but I also had to make sure I heard from everybody on the Patreon Discord.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What's wrong with using a beta plugin? There's nothing wrong with using a beta plugin, but it's not going to be 100%, which means some things will break. And in terms of some servers, like Autcraft, for example, we kind of need everything to be working the way that we expect it to be working. And when things break, it's disastrous. Like for that many kids, especially for kids with autism who expect their stuff to be safe, to expect to be protected, to expect things to work the way they're supposed to work, If things aren't working the way that I need them to be working, then beta just isn't good enough. It is good enough for ACO, but it's not good enough for regular Autcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you should make that jump.
I know, that was impressive. I saw that.
I don't know how, though.
Yeah.
It's a 3-block jump high.
Yeah, I think you actually hit the ladder.
I think
you
it's the
did it again.
slime head that's doing it.
It is, but it's impressive. Too much the stuff that breaks every update.
Oh,
Exactly, and
I made it.
that's why I'll never have a modded server. As sad as that is, that's the main reason right there. All right, guys. I think I will sign off. I'm going to head back to. Actually, I'm going to take a little break. Hopefully, viewers don't mind. I'm going to grab myself something to drink. I'm going to take a moment to stretch, go to the bathroom, and then when I come back, I'll be on the regular Autcraft server, and we'll do some more stuff
Yeah,
there.
a break would be nice for me too.
Yeah. All right. See you later, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
And I will see the stream again in a little bit. I promise. I will not be long. Don't go anywhere.
Bye.
Bye.